is that always on the monitor I'm not on? There we go. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Did I mute that? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, there we go. Right. Man, people just love being noisy motherfuckers out the window today, don't they? Alright. We'll give it a minute. And I need one more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one test of valor in every chapter. Yeah. Right, so test of valor 1 is chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7, chapter 8, chapter 9, chapter 10. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright, let's crack on. What's up, everybody? We are back, and hopefully there's not too much left. Or if there is, it's not it's not that segment, but we'll see. I went back and checked the archive from yesterday, and it was pushing 2 hours, the Abbey section at the end of the game. Oh god, that is not a noise I ever want to hear again. So yeah, hopefully it's not too long. But we'll see. Seems to be taking longer to load. Alright.
Owen, we have to go back.
We will, once you see this.
These people are just starting to warm up to us. We keep showing up late to everything. It'll seem disrespectful.
What are they gonna do? Kick out a bunch of displaced fireflies who have nowhere else to go?
Maybe. I don't want to find out.
Just come see this thing. Take a deep breath.
I actually didn't notice that there was an air gauge. Put that there.
What is this place? Gonna keep going?
Fuck yeah.
Wouldn't all the fish in an aquarium be dead because there'd be no one to feed them? I don't really know how that works. I'm just assuming.
This place is crazy. I think it's like one of those zoos, but for fish.
Shut up.
Check this water pup out. I saw this seal the other day. It was covered in spots.
They don't have spots. They're brown.
Those are sea lions.
No. No, you don't know.
I know what I saw with my eyes.
Okay, you can't select weapons, so I'm guessing there's not going to be any combat here.
Hey, give me a hand with this.
Yep.
What is this place?
Well, clearly this is some sort of theater, but for fish.
What? Are you a rooster?
What? I'm a wolf. That's my wolf howl.
You're an idiot.
They just stole that from Training Day.
You think this sailboat was part of the show?
Nah, looks like somebody turned this into a makeshift dock or something.
There's some kids' clothes. Bet a family came through.
Look at these drawings.
So this is after what happened.
I wonder what happened to him.
Maybe they joined the wolves.
Yeah, or got killed by scars.
Such an optimist.
Hmm.
All right, enough of this boat. You want to go see the rest of the fish zoo?
Not
You think
really.
there's more to see?
Of course.
I'd
Let's
like to
go.
get back to the actual game. I really would.
Think you can get through that?
Get me up there.
Yep.
Here.
Okay. Holy shit! Look at you.
Pushed 185 pounds yesterday.
Yeah, right.
So, we take a quick look around and then...
We head right back.
We're not going to talk about it. That's a pulling exercise, what she just did.
Oh my god.
Oh, you don't see that every day. That gives us quiet.
It's a tank in the floor.
Can you imagine this place filled with people? Kids laughing.
What's that?
Different world, right? It's mine.
Think it's the same family from the boat?
That'd be my guess, yeah. You can visit.
Oh, you sure?
Not really, actually. See how nice you are to me first.
You're a dick.
Not a great start.
Ah, I do. No. Game seems to do that a lot. Like you'll go up to a door and like there's nothing there. It seems like it's almost just waiting for time to pass, and then you can actually go up to it and interact.
We have to come back here with the others.
That's good, yeah. Get them to break the rules, too.
You don't think it's worth it?
Let's see how much trouble we're in when we get back.
You love it.
Shut up.
So, I feel like, Owen, you were right. Thanks for
Oh, God.
Yeah, Owen, this place is smooth.
Think this is our boat, Captain?
Shit.
His kids are enough to join the Scars.
Jeez. Well, on the bright side, family's keys.
What is wrong with you?
He's a skeleton. He doesn't need them.
I just don't understand how anybody willingly joins the Scars.
Why not?
Because they're an insane cult. That's why.
In the QZs, people would refer to the Fireflies as terrorists. Fanatics.
We were naive. We weren't fanatical.
We blew up checkpoints and assassinated soldiers.
It's not the same.
I'm just saying...
Don't say shit like that at the stadium, okay?
Okay, alright.
I don't want to cut off that conversation now. I really want to play through the first game. I'm hoping I have that here.
What time do you think it is?
If I have, I'll play through that.
I don't know.
This cable is a bit awkward now. What's up, Gabe? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I feel like this should have... This segment, I feel like, is just horrendously misplaced. This should have happened way earlier in the game. Like, around, I don't know, after, like, Ellie's second flashback, maybe? Because... Like all the impact and pacing has just been sapped from the game with this section. Like, I just want to get back to, you know, the theater. I want to get back to the game.
Damn.
Can you imagine, like,
Forever.
imagine it like the end of Endgame, when like Cap, Iron Man, and Thor like first fight Thanos. You imagine if they then stuck like a 40-minute flashback in the movie that was like that was just boring. You know, you imagine what that would do to that scene in the movie. I feel like that's basically what they've done here.
Owen.
Last thing. I promise.
Because all these characters, Bob, Abby, are dead in the game. You know,
Just don't look down.
I feel like this is in the wrong place in the game.
You're good.
I don't want to be, you know, armchair game designer, but this is occurring in the wrong time. You wait, there'll be a patch, and they'll like they'll put it earlier in the game or something.
Look at these. I love the new kid.
I mean, he's a scar. Maybe you have.
Jesus, I sure hope not. Whoa. Get on in here.
This segment is definitely pushing 3 hours now. Wouldn't all the animal life in zoos and that be dead? Like, am I missing something?
You see that?
I don't know. I feel like what the big mistake in this is that they cram in that action segment. That just that adds absolutely nothing to the game. It just pads this section out. That action segment was a good hour, maybe more, of this entire bit, and like that didn't add anything to the characters. It just felt like a way for them to pad out the game.
Want me to slow down?
No.
Is it this? It's this, isn't it? You are disgusted by it.
I mean, it is a pretty dirty vest, man. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Couldn't pack it clean.
To me.
I know all the leads have dried up. But Joel's still out there, you know?
I know. What can I do?
Let's go back. We can still make training.
You go ahead.
Or maybe they should have done this as DLC or an unlockable. I don't know.
I'm gonna hang out with the seals for a little while.
I'm sorry.
I told you already. Don't be sorry.
What if Owen's somewhere else?
So this is after
He's there.
when they got back.
Let's get off the roof before someone sees us.
This bit just keeps going. This bit just keeps going. And yeah, this is
No.
gonna be
I
combat
don't know
now.
what happened.
This bit
I
just
gotta
keeps
find
going.
I mean, if you really killed Danny.
Fuck Danny.
Whoa, Abby.
I do appreciate you helping me sneak out like this.
How are you getting to Aquarium? The highway?
Can't.
That's
do
a
the
really good
trails.
way to put it,
It's
Gabe.
got it
Yeah.
for sure. I'll rough it.
Yeah, that's a
Aquarium's
really
too
good way to
risky.
put it. Yeah.
Keep following the sun. Right?
Imagine if
I've done this before.
Thanos turns up, right, kills everybody,
Danny,
and then
please.
literally, right, you see Thor throw his axe, and then they cut to like the first like 70 minutes of Infinity War. That's basically what this segment is.
You know best.
Thor is literally like charging him, and they're like, "Oh, no, hang on a minute. Let's take you out of this moment that the movie has been building up to for over an hour." Game lengths are obviously a bit different. You spend like what was it, about 10 hours pretty much building up to that scene.
Hey,
and then they,
Thanks.
you know,
For this?
they just take you out of it completely.
Other stuff, you know.
It's
You're a good friend.
Come on, Abs. You know I can't handle all this.
bizarre. I don't know, maybe it's just wishful thinking. I feel like this is the last bit, though. This is kind of their last part, isn't it? So, then... Wasn't there razor wire on this film? Oh. Well, there was, but not on all of it.
Alright. Wish me luck.
When you find him, don't hit him too hard.
I'll do my best.
Seriously, watch yourself out there.
See ya.
One thing I do miss about these is they don't have an inline volume control.
Okay. Just
You're gonna have to look for some headphones that do have that. Alright then. If there's gonna be any combat here, remember, stealth it. Stealth is actually
great.
faster.
What is that smell?
So who was that woman that we saw on those artworks and that? I could see them doing DLC for this game. Well, depending on how long this segment has left. But it seems like there's quite a few big gaps.
Guess I'm going over that wall.
I don't really know anything about the scars. All we know is that they're a crazy cult. That's it. Surely you can't make that jump. Oh. There's something over there, though. Try it. Nah, I don't think so. No, I can't find it. And also, we don't actually know how they found Joel, do we? Because they just said in that flashback that all the leads had gone cold. I hope that doesn't mean there's another one. Ah. Really? Oh, come on. You can... There's something I can push. Can't go in those windows, can I? Ah.
Nice.
Oh shit!
That's where clickers were much harder to take out in the first game.
Off to a great start.
as if you couldn't jump that. That's like, what, 5 feet? Like, come on. Oh, man. Okay, we'll go. Wait, so have you not got a knife? Right, I need ah, I see. Ooh, my pipe's a bit banged up. Yeah, so look, may she guide you. Who are they talking about?
Yeah, guide you right off a cliff. These freaks are in our backyard.
You know, the RE2 remake has that as well. Like, you just... Like, they are literally right in front of the crosshair. And yeah.
That's right.
Oh, damn. Okay, that was cool. Yeah, like, they're right in front of the crosshair, and yet... They... I don't get that. And RE2, for the most part, is hit scan as well, so it makes even less sense. Okie dokie. Could get some shivs, that would help. That's optional. I'm not really bothered.
Martyr's Gate. Truce is dead, but you just keep coming back here.
What are they?
You want peace? Easy. Stay on your island.
That was literally the same height as the thing I couldn't climb earlier. What's this way? My rifle. Oh no, my rifle's not loaded. Can I make a silence? Alright, so rag and canister. What's up, maggots? Yep. This is definitely three hours. This is over 3 hours. All the... I don't know what the word is. All the build-up and tension and payoff from that, from the theatre scene is just completely dead now. Yeah, I guess you just have to accept that. You guys got some Metal Gear Vision.
There's a wolf here too.
Oh shit! I should have took my silence. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really gonna hurry anymore. It's just, it is what it is. That scene, they've just completely thrown it away. Okay. No, dog.
Is this really the farthest you've been from Haven?
Yes. Spenty.
Alright. Just test your Metal Gear Vision.
There's a wolf here too.
No, I can't grab it. Can you? Okay, you can.
Okay.
There was another one over there, wasn't there? There you are. Oh yeah, sure. Ooh, this game has some good headshots though. Some very satisfying headshots in this game. You know what, maggots? That is a imagine, right? You get to that final scene in the last game, and you're just about to go into the room to save Ellie as Joel, and they stick like a 3-hour section right there. That's basically what they've done in this game. It's so strange. It's baffling that they like. If this had taken place earlier in the game, like,
She hid in the ground.
yes, I did. Oh, they did not bad. If it had taken place earlier in the game, like, it would make more sense, and it wouldn't, you know, just gut the final scene of all its impact. Oh, yeah, that's it. Some good headshots in this game. You were blatantly just there.
She went into the ground.
You missed. Okay, that only hit me in the arm. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, speaking of grim, I went back through the archive yesterday. Because for something like that dog kill, like, really stuck in my head from yesterday. And I thought, nah, it wasn't that bad. Like, your mind just makes it worse, you know?
Is this really the farthest you've been from Haven?
My mind did not make it worse.
You're in the watchtowers.
Like, that dog kill is fucking savage.
Think.
Both lands are more desolate than I imagined. How could anyone ever lived here?
Alright. Remember, stealth is actually faster. Less haste, more speed. Still can't make shivs.
There's a wolf
That was
here
literally
too.
on her head. They seem to lose track of you pretty quick, so. I'll definitely give this a go on its harder mode. I'm curious what they'll do. I'm guessing it's just going to be you're probably just dead in one hit, but I'll give it a go. Just think, okay, there's a lot of them now.
Oh, she's gone. Put eyes everywhere. Hunt her down.
I like how it's just a pop, like it's just a pop bottle. That's cool. Oh, I bet I can't steal that. Yeah, I'm imagining resources are going to be super, super scarce on the harder mode. What's up? Oh. Get up! Like, wait, what are you doing? Why not get up there? Funny thing is, though, the bits where you use resources, you can stealth. It's just when you have an abundance of resources, it's faster. Well, that was a generous checkpoint. So I'm guessing on the highest mode, it was kind of like when you play Crysis 2 and 3. When I played through those on its highest mode, if you really abuse stealth, it's really not that hard. You just abuse stealth like crazy, and it's fine. Oh, you're by yourself. Oh shit.
There's a witch here too.
It's like why they felt the need to put combat segments here is really baffling. Oh shit, I forgot there's one up there, isn't there? Oh, okay, there's two up there. Alright. Okay. I thought there was only one. So can I just thought, that's basically where I'm going, I'm guessing. So... I haven't got a melee weapon, have I? No. Yeah, I'm guessing that's where I'm heading. This is a dead end. Video game stealth. Can I do that? Okay, see her. Oh my god, stand up. Jesus Christ. Like, clearly shot before he'd actually reloaded there. Thank you. Alright. I would say so, yeah. You just have more weapons, and they're just a bit more satisfying to use. I don't think you can really beat them to the punch when you pop out of cover. I'm trying to think what the first game had. Like, because it's been a while since I haven't played the first game since it came out, so my memory of it is not great. I'm very interested to go back and play it now. Mainly because I want to see if the guy at the end is actually... if he looks like, you know, the guy in this. Because if not, that's a bit of a fuck up. Okay, so who... saw me? Be quiet. Ooh. Ooh. Aha! I should be able to make some shivs now. Oh shit! No,
There's
there's
a
not.
wolf here too.
Where'd your friend go? You lose track of me. Oh man, I still can't. Make shit. Yeah, I suppose I'll know more when I play this game a second time. Faces have gotten really good, haven't they, in games? What's up, Demon? Oh, man. Okay. Booby! Yeah, I suppose you got... pretty much have to kill everyone here. I'm not sure what the point of the whistling is. I guess it's like their way of signaling, but it seems like a really bad idea because it's like it's just giving away your position. Like that's all they're doing. Like if someone is hunting them and they just keep whistling to each other, you think, okay, well now I know where you are. Way boomstick. Yes, it will. Okay, did I bypass some of those maybe?
What's all this? Of course I walked right into a Scar camp.
Out of curiosity. God, they give you a lot of rifle ammo, don't they?
That's sweet. In a fucked up kind of way.
Nah, I didn't think of that. I was wondering if you upgrade capacity, would it give you a full magazine? I mean, it's weird, Demon, because up until this segment, I mean, you're pretty much at the end of the game, and then they just cram this right at the end. I would be surprised if there's another segment after this. I really would. If you don't get back to Ellie after this, they're really fucking up.
Finders keepers.
Because I'm what, like, I'm 12, 13 hours in at this point. And what's done is done, I guess, on the final scene. They've ruined that scene with putting this segment here. They've completely ruined it.
Can you help with the search for the runaways? Emily is taking the group into the woods at sundown. She'll find them. Good. May our prophet grant justice to those.
I'm sorry, what was that? May you get shot and then killed? Yes. That is what's going to happen. My bat has more durability than that.
God, what the fuck did I walk into?
Oh shit.
It's a wolf.
Get up! Yeah, rush down, fool. Oh. Where'd that? Oh, Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, I didn't know there was that many of them there. I think that's the worst part, really, of them putting this here. They just, oh man, they've like burst the balloon, so to speak, on their scene. Like that scene's just got no impact now, you know. And they built it up so well. You know, the journey to that scene was fantastic, and. What the fuck? Video game stealth. Uh-oh. Alright, let me reload that. The scene directly before you start this Abby segment is Abby basically finds you at the theater. She finds, you know, Ellie, Tommy, and Dina. Jesse gets killed because he started developing his character. Like Abby has Tommy at gunpoint. Ellie comes out and says, you know, I'm the one you want. And Abby like kind of chastises Ellie and says that, you know, like, we only wanted Joel, like, we let you guys live, and this is what you did with it. Like, you continued the circle of violence, which is, you know, kind of a bit hollow coming from anyone in this game. But still, you know, still a valid point. And then you literally go into this 3-hour segment. And you're like, ah, yeah, okay. Like, great, you know, great place to put this. These have got rifles, so I'm guessing if they're going to give me ammo, it's going to be rifle ammo. Where'd he go? That... Okay, there is no possible way he could have shot me from behind that pillar where I was. That made absolutely no sense. Yeah, and that's how we get to this part. And this part just adds nothing. The initial flashback of, like, who Abby is, you kind of see it coming a mile away. But if they'd have ended it there, like, fine. Like, that would have been okay. But then they're like, oh no, you know what this game needs? Like, another 2 hours of combat. That has no context. Like, that has no story context. Like, this has literally just been 2 hours of killing people. So, again, takes away from Abby's point of, you know... Like, it's weird. It's so weird that, you know, because it seems it's pretty obvious, and yet, you know, they didn't accidentally put in these action segments, you know. Can I make another silencer? No. Remember, I've got stealth. Stealth is actually better. Stealth is faster. Quiet. There's a lot of people here. Yeah, and in this segment as well, like, you hear Mel and Owen talk about stuff like they've murdered kids. Like, there's a point where they even say, like, yeah, man, well, you know, remember that time we, like, shot all those kids? So, you know, like, not exactly got a bleeding heart for them either. Like, just. It's like they realize they just made Ellie Kratos, and they're like, oh no, we need to try and fix that. And it's like, nah, if you're gonna make a character a piece of shit, just commit to it. It's you know, there's room for all characters, man. Not, you know, not everyone likes Kratos in, you know, the early God of Wars, especially God of War 3. Like, oh, you play as the villain, I like that. It's refreshing. I like that Ellie in this game is just... No, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, these are all fucking dead. I'm gonna kill every single one of them. And there's a couple of scenes where they try and, like, backpedal that, you know? When you kill Mel, and she's like, oh no, oh my god, and yet you've been... Like, how many fucking women have you killed so far in the game? I don't give a fuck about them. It's just, you know... It's like really non-committal to Ellie's character. He's like, nah, like, come on. You've she's basically a psycho. Just, it is what it is. Alright, how many's left? Inconsistent, I would say, is more the word. Because, the gameplay, especially with Ellie, you know, you are pretty merciless, and it seems like at random intervals, you know, she cares. You know, Kratos never cares. Kratos gives 0 fucks. Wow. These are human beings, right? These are human beings. I did just shoot him 4 times with a rifle in the chest.
Okay.
Well, we'll have the hammer. Imagine if, like, after every big kill in God of War, you know, Kratos, like, just sat by the fire, crying. You know, imagine, like, how God of War 3 would play out if that happened. Ooh. Okay, now I have control. Oh! See, this is why I should wear a helmet. This doesn't look good. Oh, are we gonna go into that scene now then? Wait, 4 months earlier than... I'm guessing they mean like 4 months earlier than the scene before this whole thing started.
Hey.
When they're trying out Silent Titles.
All right?
Well, yeah, you know. And again, you know, not everybody likes God of War 3. That's fine. But, you know, I felt like God of War 3 to me was pretty cathartic. Like, it was like, yeah, fuck everything. It's just, Kratos is pissed.
So, what's up? We got orders?
And at the end,
Sort of.
you know, he does,
You know what?
you know, the penny finally drops, you know?
Just
But he doesn't start fucking crying.
When's the last time you were here?
You know, he's not like, oh man,
Take it all in.
what have I become? He's like, okay, I'll just stab myself with this giant fucking sword.
No. Just rip out some vines.
Hold on.
But he's too badass.
She's out with no.
Kratos stabs himself with a sword the size of a tree. and he's like, nah, I'm still going.
Nice. Good.
So I'm guessing this is 4 months prior to
For the most part,
this bit's kind of hard to keep track of. This is 4 months prior to the beginning of the flashback, which was
that badass
after
exterior. Be
the
pretty
bit an hour and a half into the game.
You have a bad
What's up, VHS?
selective memory.
I mean, we'll see how it plays out, man. We haven't seen the full picture yet. You never know.
So, as I was
It ain't over till it's over. Is that we? Is that just...
Well, this looks complicated.
Don't
touch
don't
that.
pick that up. No, put that down. Where's the command?
Are you doing a science experiment?
kind of making some prime hooch here.
Dude, that's totally your piss, you sick fuck.
Did you take up archery or something?
Or something.
So I guess he did totally move in here. But again, like that scene that where we just came from, how does this add to that? Like I want to see what happened.
Tropical. Where did you find it?
Remember that party store by the highway?
You know,
Pretty big pain in the ass to get it all the way up here.
Naughty Dog. What you doing? What you doing? Okay.
come back down.
Why? You hiding something?
Well, I feel like you haven't fully appreciated the downstairs yet.
Ah, that explains the target.
Oh yeah, Mel and I have this competition thing going. Oh, I don't think you would enjoy it. It's pretty complicated.
I see what you're doing, and it's working. What do I do?
Okay. See those targets?
Yeah.
Just hit as many as you can before the time's up.
And I get why they're doing it, VHS. Yeah, absolutely. I just feel like there was a significantly better place in the game to do this. You know,
Take it off.
they. Okay, you would think with like how
That's
built
one.
Abby is, like she'd be able to hold a bow a bit steadier than this. And this is a fucking kid's bow.
2 down.
And more to go. Oh, good for you.
I hit that.
Holy shit. 5. Halfway there, Abs.
Yeah, we definitely are, Gabe. And we just saw her basically get captured.
Ouch. Like,
And, you know, they're like, oh, no. What you need now is toy bow practice. Like, oh, okay. No, actually.
2 to beat me. No pressure. I'm like actually very proud right now.
Is there one more? Ah.
You only need
What?
one
That-
more. Don't miss. Just 10 seconds left.
Ah.
5,
Dude,
4,
I just shot 2.
3, 2, 1.
I did it. First try.
Oh, I
How you
thought
like
he was
it
going
now?
to just end it.
Yeah, it's great. I'm good at everything.
I don't. The scars, Gabe. Yeah, she got whacked in the head with a hammer,
Later.
and then it just fades to this.
Are you scared of Mel finding out I was here?
Gabe, be honest. Do you work at Naughty Dog?
So put
Were
my
you
head
the
forward,
leak, Gabe?
Owen.
Dude, follow the money.
All right.
Gabe sent me a picture the other day of a brand new Lamborghini he's driving. Follow the money. This is a flashback within a flashback within a flashback.
Okay,
Actually,
one last thing I want you to see.
like
Oh,
literally.
so now I can go upstairs?
This is.
Is it that boat captain's body? Because I saw it last time.
I don't know.
Did you?
What?
But still, not over yet. You never know. There might be a cool twist.
After you.
What is all this? Festive.
It have to be one hell of a twist, but I mean, whatever the twist is, it doesn't make the combat sections in this bit any better. They were still
Speaking
shit
of you.
and boring and a chore. Dude, I don't want anything that's been in your fucking jaws. Abby, don't drink that shit. You don't know where that. You don't know what he's pouring you. Maybe they just marathoned Inception. You know, it's a really good attention to detail, but I really like that the characters have dirty fingernails. That's one thing that just like never makes any sense in any post-apocalyptic fiction. They always have like pristine fingernails. Or they also have like, you know, phosphorus white
You're
teeth, but you know, we can let that one
Yes.
go.
Obviously.
They don't show a flashback, but I mean, they contextualize that somewhat. Like, the place is, like, their whole training camp, pretty much. And they have, like, a weight room and shit, which would make sense. Still doesn't explain, like, the abundance of food you would need to get to that size.
I think it's
Doesn't make any sense.
I think you can go fuck yourself.
She even has a go at the guy with the hat and the scarf for taking an extra burrito,
You don't deserve one.
you know?
What, a stocking? For someone who loves me.
Which is like, come on, man.
Why are you in such a good mood?
Am I?
You should blow off training tonight. Abby, when the moon comes
I
out,
found Joel's brother. He's at a settlement out in Wyoming.
How do you know that?
The Fireflies who served with him got picked up at the wall.
I thought he quit like a decade ago.
Yeah.
So, have these guys heard from him since?
It's a lead. I gotta see it through.
Okay, but you know that even if he is there, and you do find him, he might not know where Joel is, right? Did you tell the others?
Am I the only one who... That's mighty
Everyone's
convenient,
on
isn't it?
Mel included. We can leave next week.
Isaac's never gonna let that many people go off base.
He already did.
Bullshit.
Who's more about justice than Isaac? He knows what Joel's done.
Just like to remind everybody. Kid murderers.
We're doing this together.
By gunfire. Just so people know. This game is beating a really weird drum. But yeah, you know, everyone's a dick in this game. Everyone's a piece of shit. Everyone's Kratos. So I'm just so happen to be on the side of Ellie Kratos because I played the first game first. Ah, so is this the this is the bit from, was it E3? When did they show this? Because this is the bit that rustled everybody's jimmies, wasn't it? It's like, oh, The Last of Us is violent. You're like, fire is also warm. So I'm guessing, is this where we're going to find out like what's going on? They love showing off their wet clothes tech, don't they? Okay, plot twist. Was Tommy in on it the whole time? And is he gonna show up here? Did Tommy sell out Joel? Maybe? Yeah, first E3 trailer, that's it, yeah. Yeah, Naughty Dog really know how to do graphics, don't they?
They are nested with sin. Free them, that they may know my...
I think I've killed both of those at least 3 times.
Where is the other apostate?
Now, the woman who attacked us just now had those scars on her face.
demons are coming. Cut her down. She's one of them. Lev.
Wait, what? I don't think so. Well, they said she's one of them. Do they know who Abby is? Like, was she... Or are they just confused?
Watch your backs.
No worries, Demon. I'll catch you later, man. Didn't have a gun here, no. Oh, okay, you can only get one hit in them. Thank you. Ooh. You're a much better shot than the other people. Why do I feel like this bit's scripted? Because like, there's no hood. Block that second one. What's up, Burning Punch? It kind of is, yeah. The tone is also really, again, like, the bit in particular, like, one of the biggest, like, just, well, no. Is after you take out Nora as Ellie. You know, like Ellie's all like, "Oh man, I'm so unhappy." It's like you've murdered like 100 people. Like you put a pickaxe through a dog's skull and you didn't bat an eye. Like, you know, it's.
We have to move. Where are you going? Out of these woods. We gotta run. Now.
In the same way, like when you killed Mel, she's like, "Oh my god, I killed a woman. I killed a pregnant woman." It's like you've murdered hundreds of women. What are the odds that at least one of them wasn't pregnant as well? Oh shit. Did I just like go into a... Did I just go somewhere where you're not meant to go? Like, think about it, right? I suppose we could go through, like, the entire thing and count. But, I mean, how many, like, women enemies, like, do you kill it? Like, I'd say there's a pretty even split. Might not be 50-50, but it's pretty close, I would say. Like, okay, so I guess if I don't go near what's her name, there's a pretty even split of male and female enemy types. Like, you're really telling me that, like, you know, that thought never crosses her mind? You know? Like, oh, what if? It's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I mean, that's not been addressed, Punch. I think that's completely irrelevant, to be honest. Come on, like... Can I pick this up? I don't think that was ever official, though, was it? Wasn't that someone... Wasn't... Oh, shit. Help me. Thank you. Yeah, wasn't that just like a... Wasn't that just one of those, like, unsubstantiated things that came out around the leaks? That everyone just assumed was true and made all their videos about? And if this game wraps and that's not the case, they're gonna look even dumber. Alright. It's like they wanted to make Ellie a certain kind of character, and then like 3/4 of the way into it, they just lost their bottle, and they're like, no, we can't do this. And you know, like we're kind of deep into development now. It's a bit late. It does, yeah. There's some grim. Tell you what, it's in the second part archive.
You two okay? Yeah.
The
We have to keep moving
the
before
dog
we're
stuff looks disturbingly
Direction.
realistic.
Are you sure you know where you're going?
It really does. Like, I feel like people are gonna jump on that. I think as well. So I'm guessing are these people that have defected from the Scars group? Man, this game looks. Look at the rain in the light of the torch. Like, one of these is definitely gonna die, aren't they? Like one of the people I'm with.
Those are fresh. Is there another way around? If there were, would we be going this way?
I guess it depends. Like, I mean, to be fair, like it's not a hard story to follow. Like if you play, if you played the whole thing, it's just it really feels like they just lost their bottle at a certain point, you know, and they're like, oh no, we need to have Ellie show remorse now. And you're like, nah, it's too late. It's too late.
I got you.
I don't know what the body count is on this game, but it's in the triple digits. I mean, that's true, maggots, you know. Oh, look who it is! Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, I'm always going to side with the character I'm playing as. Yeah. Oh, okay, you don't steal my backpack, bitch. Hit me with a fucking hammer, will you? Oh, okay. No, the whiff punish. You can't just throw out grabs. Oh, ow, that hurt. Man, I got bodied by the interactable. Oh, okay. We've got 2 hits now. Okay, 3 hits now. Okay. I suppose it's just it's just how brutal the kills on the dogs are. Like they're ooh. Okay. That's 2 hits. Okay, that's 2 hits. That's 2 hits. Steal my fucking backpack. Eat shit. Yeah, she does a bit. Yeah. My backpack.
Yes.
Except, yeah, NG2 dogs don't count. They don't count. Fuck those. They can eat shit all day. I mean, that dog, that kill really, like, it's like, whoa. Like, that definitely, took me back, a couple of steps there. I was like, ooh. Like, I wouldn't have thought they'd have animated stuff like that, you know? I was expecting melee kills on the dogs to just be like, you just swing the weapon and, like, they just die. You know? You wouldn't expect, like, that level of detail. I mean, you know, it's kind of good that it's there, I suppose, but...
What's a pun?
You know, you can't accuse them for skimping.
Never seen scars going after scars before.
Seraphites.
What the hell did you do?
I shaved my head.
Fine, don't tell me. I really don't care.
At least they didn't hang about getting back to this part. Maybe someone told them, like, oi, maybe you shouldn't do that. But, okay, so now we're still looking for... We're still... Yeah, that's it. We're still looking for Owen, aren't we? And Danny. Yeah.
We're almost
I mean, the thing is, everyone in this game is a villain. Everyone in this game is a piece of shit. That's the thing. Like, there's not like a...
Stay behind
There's
me.
no goodie in this game. But as I said, it kind of just depends on like who you happen to play as first. You know, you played the first game as Joel and Ellie, so you kind of you develop more of a like an attachment to them as the relatable characters, you know, the ones you empathize with, because you play as those. If the roles were completely switched, you know, people would be hating on the other characters. You know, Joel even says, you know, in the first game, like, you know, he's not a good guy. Like, he's absolutely not a good guy. Ellie is like his redemption, and then, you know, we all know how that goes. It's like his daughter's death in the first game just completely, you know, breaks him, and like, that's it. The only thing he has from there on is just survival, is just staying alive. That was pretty quick, to be honest. Oh, I still got my pickaxe. Okay, wicked. Yeah, wrecked. They say Joel killed her dad to save her. Yeah, basically, that's what's happened though, yeah. So Abby's dad was the doctor in the first game who was going to make the vaccine for this virus. But in order to do that, they had to harvest Ellie. Like, Ellie, there is no way she would have survived. And when Joel finds out about that,
You want me to leave you two out here
he
alone?
goes to stop it,
Let's just get out
things
of
get
here.
heated, and he kills them. And then Abby finds out that that's what happened, and, you know, this is Joel's comeuppance, essentially. And he's, you know, again, it's alluded to in the first game that he's done, you know, pretty questionable shit in the past. I really want to play the first game again. I'm going to have to check. I can't remember. I think they made The Last of Us Remastered PlayStation Plus a while ago. I'm really hoping I added that to my library. If I did, I'm going to play that
Open
again.
that gate, right?
Because I would like to have a refresher on the first game.
Come on.
Pretty much VHS. And it was the same... The God of War 3 parallels, man, I'm telling you. Same with God of War 3. People, they're like, oh man, you know, Kratos, and, you know, he's not a good guy. It's like, yeah, Kratos has never been a hero. Did they just lock me in here? Or are they trying to open that? Yeah. Oh, now it's broken. Why can't you do meat shields in this game? Oh. Oh, if I get them near a wall, can I do that every time? Oh. Abby's wall game is top tier. Oh, hang on, that's a clicker. Fuck off.
How's it going out there?
You?
Can't believe I trusted Scars.
I mean, yeah, you know, that's you know, there is why it's interesting, you know. I'm going to mention God of War 3 again. Zeus isn't the good guy in God of War 3. The Titans aren't. Everyone in God of War 3 is just out for themselves. They're all fucking dicks. Kratos just happens to be the best dick at murdering people so he kills everybody. You know, he's not the hero. And likewise, like, you know, you're not rooting for Zeus. Okay, I'm out of shotgun, so. Okay, this is not good. Ow, piss off. Ah. Okay, giving them, like, alongside clickers. I was gonna say tickers, and that's the wrong game. Yeah, but I mean, you think about it, like, his act of doing that is selfish. You know, it's selfish redemption. Can you kill clickers with bricks? I wanna say you could in the first game. Was that shotgun ammo? Oh my word, yes it was. Fuck you. Was that brick? Off. Okay, as long as there's no clickers near me. Off. Oh. Okay, there is no way I have the resources to kill 2 of those. Did I even pick up that ammo just then? Huh. I mean, yeah, they mentioned that in this game as well, that the Fireflies are complete pieces of shit as well, you know? This group that you're with now, you know, again, they talk about, well, you know, we murdered tons of kids, like, are we any different? And it's like, no, you know, you're not. It's like you just can't play as the bad guy, isn't it, you know? Like, nobody wants to play as the bad guy. Where the fuck are these clickers? Fuck off. Can I quickly craft some shivs? Yep. Oh, fuck off. Right. Okay. Oh shit. No! Break the window! Not what I wanted there. Oh, really? That really fucked me up. Like, that's... Yeah, you know, and, I mean, her dad, you know, I can't remember her name, but, like, someone asks him, like, you know, if it was Abby, would you do it? And he basically says no. You know, he doesn't say it, but, you know, he wouldn't do it if it was Abby, so... It's, Right, I'm gonna try and save my shotgun ammo. are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I'm out of shiz. You guys alright out there? You guys, you know, like, struggling with the fucking door? This really wouldn't be so bad if they didn't give you the fucking putty patrol ones as well. Like, just get the fuck off me. Fucking piece of shit. Don't get up. Wow. Really? Okay, please actually break the window this time. Thank you.
Watch out!
Right. Can I not craft any bombs? Oh, man. Shit. Can I go in here? Is that what I needed for a bomb? I think it was. Oh! I'm trying. There was just no prompt there at all. No, this is on normal. This segment alone is kind of putting me off playing this on a harder mode, because these enemies are just going to have way more health. And this is already a pain in the arse. It also doesn't help that you can barely fucking see. I feel like we need... you know, if there was a time machine and you could go back and just, like... Whatever game really made like, total fucking darkness to the point where you can't see what you're doing cool. Like, that game needs a bad review. Because it feels like it's one of the worst tropes of games that is still kicking around. It's like they finally figured out how to do darkness, so every game has to be super dark. And it's like, you know what's great? Being able to see what you're doing. That's actually really fun. That makes for a very fun gaming experience. To actually see what you're doing. It's nice. I like that. Right, where was that rifle ammo? Wasn't that back here? Yeah, yeah. Ow, come on. What'd you go in there for? Right. Fuck off. Alright, there was ammo here. Okay, I can run in here. My immersion. Yeah, it's really immersive being able to not see what you're doing. I don't know about you guys, but I always walk around, you know, in my everyday life. I always walk around, you know, with my eyes shut. Who doesn't? I mean, it's totally like real life. Right, I should be able to make a bomb now. Oh no, shit, I need one more. Again, you know, it's great when I can, like, see what I'm doing. Ah. What's the start of this? Is it 2 clickers? I think I'm gonna have to make that health kit sooner, because you just can't get away from them fast enough. There we go. Isn't it the same one? Ah, there we go. Try and squeeze through here. If I can get one of these with a pistol, that would help. There we go. a different one? Oh. Again, like, if it wasn't for the fucking jobber ones, it wouldn't be as bad. Break this window. Melt your health bar. I should be able to get a heal in here. Let me help you with that. Move! I'm holding the sprint button. Oh, I get it. It's one of those cars where, like, you know, there's one of those invisible black holes on the left-hand side. You can only, like, gravity just blocks you. You have to be here. I see. One of those cars. They're always the worst kind of cars, though. And this is where one of them dies. There was way more than that in there.
More of them. Just give me a minute.
You're gonna hold on tight.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is just what this segment needed.
My arm.
I know.
Focus on your breathing. In and out. Nice and steady. In and out.
This is like 4.5 hours now. This flashback. Gabe, you're like 50% right at this point.
Try the doors. Make sure there are no infected. One would open. Try the other ones.
I mean, her arm's broken, not her legs. Like,
Any luck? No.
I don't like these. I don't like their chances here. Ah.
Wolf, in here. Let's get inside before someone sees.
Lock it.
Like, for example, if this happened earlier in the game, you wouldn't know that Abby survives this. There would be a little bit of tension here, like maybe they're gonna fuck her over. But you know that's not gonna happen because, you know, we're further in the game.
Come help me with this.
Just needs to be said.
You know how to do that?
Cut that into strips. Lean back. I'm gonna move it, okay? You ready?
What's your name?
Abby. Thanks for cutting me down. Sarah gets a lot of traffic. Whatever shape she's in, we need to get out of here by tomorrow.
I guess hair's finally good in video games. It took like 30 years. And it's not every game, but I'd say this game probably has the best hair I've ever seen.
All right. Owen.
This bit's still going. Right, Owen. That's true. Oh man, yeah. There's a caveat there, isn't there? We finally have good hair at 30 frames a second. Good hair at 60. Another 30 years away. We've got to wait. We've got to be patient. Okay, so I think I can upgrade my magazine here. Let's see if we've got Resident Evil 4 rules. If I upgrade my capacity, do I get free ammo? No, well this game's garbage. You said that. I just heard something. Was that health? I feel like I was just here. So I get 2 shivs. I'm gonna save my shivs for clickers just in case. Cool. Feels like there was more than that though, doesn't there? This is Sparta. Okay. Too many bodies here. That is a clicker. Is that clicker not dead? Okay. Triple skills. No, not quite. Have this brick. And fucking have some of this. How is that clicker not dead? That was 2 rifle headshots. The shotgun... whatever. Whatever, Trevor. It really does. It's really like they sat down and were like, you know what we need? We need like another 5 hours of this. With like 0 of the emotional motivation though, you know? That's what'll make this game better. was following sunset last time, wasn't I? So I'm guessing I'm still going towards the aquarium. You could easily make that jump. Like, easily. That was like 3 feet. Like, you could step that distance. You know, that I feel like if I ever, I don't know, like, where you'd find the place to do that sort of stuff. But that's something, it'd be a funny video to do that, like the video game feats like that, where like they have like a full running jump to cover like a 6-foot gap, you know. Surely you can't swim. Okay. Nah, no. Okay, well I can't climb up. Alright. Alright, you can. Okay. Designated pacing destroyers. You imagine that as someone's job title in like those like developer interviews they do, like so and so, designated pacing destroyer. Well, I was hired midway through the development of The Last of Us Part 2, and my goal was a very crucial one. They brought me in right at the end, and they said, you have one goal: completely ruin the pacing and the impact of the theater scene. So me and my team got to work, and we thought, how can we do this?
It's rough.
And then one night, while getting stoned and doing meth, we thought, I know. What if? And the rest is history. Arrows, but we haven't got a bow.
They're asleep. Fuck.
Okay. Wait a minute, it's been established that Abby is, like, trash. She can't even use a kid's bow. So did Owen... There has got to be something going on with either Owen or Tommy, hasn't there? They've got to be some kind of double agent or something. If there's no payoff with either of those characters, then that's really strange. No, you didn't, Doom. We saved the two. We got out of. Crossbow. That's what scrubby archers get. We got out of the building with Lev and Yara. They're alive, and now we're going back to find Owen. So has this got a wind up, or do you just shoot? You just shoot. Okay. Crossbow arrows are sturdy and can be recorded more frequently. I'm no expert on arrows, so forgive me if this sounds stupid. But obviously you wouldn't really be able to make it in the post-apocalypse, but in modern day, what are like crossbow arrows and that made of? Is it some kind of spring steel? Like something that's like springy but still, you know, hard, so that like they can take like tension and torque, like being distorted and not break? I'd be interested to know like what they're made of. So what was the crossed out word? 907701. We'll have to look that up after the stream. After I'm done playing, we'll look up like what are like modern, you know, arrows made of. That sounded like a clicker. That blatantly didn't hit him, but... first. There we go. Oh, there's another one. No, stab him. Run. What are you doing? That's a really good noise. And so I'm completely out of ammo except for the crossbow. Okay. I don't know if I'd go that far, but but there are some really like standout things though in the design. Just there's some really good sound effects. Just oh, okay. Are these all clickers? Ah. Really? Oh, hang on. So if you've got a shiv, I've got no ammo now. I mean, I know what you mean, maggots, yeah. I know what you mean. I can relate. I mean, I almost don't want to say this, but even the death animations on the dogs, you kind of have to admire to a certain point. You're like, man, that's pretty brutal. Like, you know, it's like they didn't, you know, they didn't like pull their punches on the dogs. You know, they didn't give you like super brutal human death animations, and then the dogs were like, no, we're gonna hang back on those. It's like, no, like, these are like just as fucking gnarly as the ones on the people. I swear that's the bridge I just came from, isn't it?
Let's try this again.
I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not, I think it's like it's in the second part of yesterday's stream. After I kill I don't have a timestamp. After I kill the big dude with the pickaxe, it's soon after that. So if you can scrub through and find that part, like you're almost there. Pretty rough. I mean, they're all pretty rough, but that one in particular is just like, oh god. You know? It's weird that, you know, it's actually weird that this game doesn't have a warning for that. I'm actually kind of surprised it doesn't have like this game contains, you know, like, violence towards animals that some might find disturbing. Of course, everyone is totally fine with the horrific murder of people. That doesn't bother anybody. You know? I guess it is at this point, Demon, yeah. To be honest, VHS, it has me at this point. I'm just, I want to get back to, you know, the actual end of the game, and I want to kill Abby as Ellie, and then credits. and that was gonna have
come
you know a real you know
He's gotta be in the back somewhere.
crescendo. Now it's just, you know, you go to see a live orchestra and halfway through the song they all have like explosive diarrhea and shit themselves on stage, and then after like 2 hours of intermission where they go and clean up, they just come back and finish the song. It's not quite the same. That said, I haven't seen the ending yet, so I don't know, but still, it'd have to be... That same orchestra would have to come back on stage and, like, you know, do literal magic in that analogy. So, can I just jump over this fence? Yeah. Can I go through this door? No. She's actually got, like, marks on her hands where she was tied up. That's very good attention to detail. Oh, Naughty Dog, you really love your, rope tech, don't you? You really, really like showing this off, you know? I'm guessing this door's locked. Yep. Wait, hang on. No. I'm guessing I have to throw that this way. No? Okay. Is that another brick? Yeah, I mean, it almost feels like Ellie killing Abby would be such a predictable ending at this point. Like that, you know, it'd almost feel like you're just going through the motions if that's what happens. Can I move this? Was it just me? Did anyone else see a prompt there? I swore I just saw a prompt to move that. Maybe I've got to throw it out in a different direction. Like that. That's not... Yeah, that's not coming back in, is it? So. Ah.
What should I do for you?
Oh, they're fine. They lived. We left them in a trailer. I was almost certain one of them was going to bite the dust.
Swear to God, if you give me shit about this glass. Okay, your pack's here. Is that blood?
I must admit, I am intrigued now, like, what the deal with Owen is. Is he the double agent? Is he working with Tommy somehow?
Hey, Owen? Owen!
God damn it.
Yeah, he is, yeah. Owen is Mel's, well, was Mel's husband. Well, or boyfriend, I don't know if they were married, but yeah. Owen and Mel were those two. They were the last two people you kill as Ellie, as of the crew that killed Joel.
Hey, you in there?
Was that the door, or was it this door? I think it was this one, actually. That's where I came in. I guess we're going this way then. Hey, there's no combat because I got no bullets. I thought this door has to be open because.
Of course.
Ah, is he on the boat? Can I climb over here? Yeah. Well, guy, place your bets. I mean, what's the twist going to be? There's got to be something. At this point, like, if they've done this and there's no, like, twist, real quick, I'm just going to have a bathroom break, and then we'll see what's going on. We'll see what the deal is. The twist is that there is no twist. Alright, guys, let's find out what's occurring.
Owen?
This is where the game crashes. Oh, great. Abby, you're in, like, kind of in the way of the camera. Can you, like, move to the side, please?
Fucking cruel. Isaac sends you after me.
He didn't. What is all this?
Gotta take her apart if I'm gonna fix her back up.
I see.
Want some?
Pass.
Suit yourself.
Danny's dead.
Figured.
You want to tell me what happened?
We were cleaning out a small camp. just a couple scars, and hit this one on the head hard. And he goes down, and his weapon's right there. And he doesn't go for it. Instead, he turns to me. And he's old and tired. He was just ready. Killed a lot of scars. And
This is before. Yeah, this is before Joel.
I couldn't do it.
I think.
Of course, Danny gets in my fucking face about it. I told him I'm done. He can do it himself if he wants. And he points his fucking gun at me. So I grab it, and then... First, I didn't even know which one of us was shot.
I guess you were right, VHS.
Stop.
I can fix this. I'll talk to Isaac.
I am tired, Abby. I don't want to fight over land that I don't give a fuck about anymore. I'm going to Santa Barbara.
To chase a rumor?
I've heard it more than once.
The Fireflies aren't regrouping. They're gone.
It's a lead. You gotta see it through.
Again, if this happened before, you know, it would have more impact.
What about Mel?
She'll be safe here.
Okay. We'll talk in the morning when you're sober.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Treat me like I'm fucking insane. You feel the same way.
If the Fireflies are in Santa Barbara, I go the opposite fucking direction. What?
Nothing.
Sorry I grew up. You should try it.
Oh yeah, how do I do that? Should I go find the people that killed my family? Cut into them? I could torture them until they're crying, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Abby.
Again, it would have more impact if you didn't know what happened. This is officially a family-friendly stream. I mean, to be fair, game is 18. I guess you were right, VHS. There was no twist. There was literally no... There was nothing. So where's Tommy then? So... Really? pretty grim. VHS, you hound.
Those fucking kids.
Are you kidding me? I think, you know, Gabe, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but it seems like you were right.
Shit. We need to get them out of there before it's too late. What the hell am I
That's a
doing?
good question.
They're fucking scars.
Like, it really is a good question.
I'm not falling.
What are you doing, game? You know, though, sometimes when they have, like, those modes where, like, you can just not, like, the story mode option? I'd do that right now, if I could. Hang on. Let's make some shivs.
At least I know he's alive. What about their mother? Poor woman. She's taught them well. Some children.
Who the hell? Ah. Oh shit. Okay, can you stealth kill these maybe? Wouldn't surprise me if you can't. No, you totally can. Well, I'm not sure how stealthy that was, but...
Look everywhere. Someone snuck past us.
Great. Just what this game needed. Like, way more combat. Oh, crap. Yeah, there's no way. Man. Yeah, this is like 5 hours, so Gabe may have called it. Because this is Seattle Day 2. So... What are you doing? I think someone saw me that. I mean, yeah. I mean, it is following that, and if it is following that, there's 2 more days. Like, this is maybe what, 40% through, if it's a, you know, of a comparable length. So, yay. And the story and like the character stuff is fine. Like, but this isn't like, this is just padding, you know? This is just, hey, here's more stealth segments and action segments. Like, this is just padding the length of the game. That's all it's doing at this point. This is adding absolutely nothing. If anything, but yeah, if anything, this is at the point now where like it's actually taking away from the game. You know, like the longer this segment goes on, the more like the more it's putting me off playing through it again. Because the only motivation to get through this is to see, really is to just see the ending at this point. But there is zero, like, mechanical motivation to go through this segment again. Because it's just boring. Oh, hang on, I need to do my door, don't I? Get rid of you. Alright, 1 second, I need to do my door. Right. Was there any other heavies? To be honest, Mason, I got half a mind to, but I don't want to skip anything, because I want to discuss this game afterwards. There's a lot I want to let this sit for a bit, and then we can have a chat. It's very strange. No. Don't go any further. No. Come here.
Not a word.
No, you didn't see anything. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Thanks, maggots. I'll take that. Apparently, so me and my roommate went out earlier shopping, and apparently she said that a lot of people were looking at me, and it's weird. It's a language difference, I guess. To me, staring down is like what you would do, like when you're like looking to fight. Apparently, that's what it's called now when someone's like eyeing you up. And I was like, oh, I haven't really noticed. And she was like, nah, people are. I thought, okay, I'll take your word for it. Cool. This is mainly just laziness. You know, I didn't have to go out. I didn't have to go to work. So, thought, fuck it. I'm not gonna shave. I don't give a shit. And yeah, it finally filled out. So, check it. that fucking emoji, man. Oh, man, that's funny. Alright. I'm curious. I must admit, I don't often get curious about what other people say about games, but I must admit, I am intrigued as to how people, how this has gone down, you know, like this section. Because if this was just like a, 10, 12 hour game, with Ellie's stuff and then it wrapped, like, would have been totally happy with that. Even if this had lasted, maybe an hour or a couple of hours, okay, fine. Now that, as I said, like, this is adding nothing. This is adding absolutely nothing. I'm just hoping that, like, this just gets over with, and that's all. No, of course they did. I'm just gonna reiterate here. Shot children. Just.
I hope they're still there.
Just keep that in mind. Ellie's never murdered children. Well, that we know of. And, like, you're not really siding with anybody. Like, as I said, everyone in this game is a piece of shit. Oh, okay. Can't do that. Can I just... Nah.
Kid? You still there?
Oh yeah, it does, 100%. I mean, but you know, like, bruh. It's GameSpot. It's one of the big ones left. Like, you know, what do you expect at this point? Yeah, like, yeah, good point, Maggots. Exactly.
Sorry. How's she doing?
Ah, I guess, is she dead? No?
I'm gonna move your arm. Lean into me.
Where are you taking her?
Come on. What are you doing? I'm giving her a chance.
Okay, can we, like, get to day 3? Or day 4? That'd be cool.
Owen! Owen!
Wasn't it
Owen, wake up!
established, like, the only way to get here is to swim?
Those scars?
I need whatever medical supplies you have. No! Put the phone down, it's okay! Alex, shut up! Put the phone down! Alex! Lev, lower the bow. It's okay.
Abby, who are these kids?
You saved my life.
You mean kind of like Joel
Take a
did?
look at her.
Just saying. They're like untangling their web now, you know?
This is Yara.
They're just unraveling everything. They're, in a weird way, like, they're trying to they're trying to make everything justifiable, and they're making none of it justifiable by doing that.
Let's lay her down.
I mean, yeah. Doesn't seem like... Yeah, there's a lot of people around, isn't there? A lot of people.
I was gonna clean it and try
The
resetting.
bone's shattered.
I was going to say, when they mentioned about... I didn't want to be a doctor, but I thought, you know...
It means it has to come off.
She's a soldier. You can't take her arm.
We leave it, it'll turn gangrenous.
Isn't compartment syndrome actually where, like, blood is basically pooling in, like, in the wound and they have to, like,
What do you need?
drain the blood?
Ideally, a saw, sutures, clamps, antibiotics. We're far from ideal right now.
We have knives, fire. Cauterize it.
She would die from infection. Make me a list. I'll go to the hospital, I'll get
It'll
whatever
take
you
you
need.
all day to get there.
I don't mind.
It's not about you, Abby. She doesn't have a couple of days.
What if I can get you there in 2 hours? The Wolf Hospital, right? On the west side?
How?
I have a
Built
teleporter.
bridges. High up. It's how we get around the flooding and you people.
Can't you handle 2 hours?
Probably, yeah.
Well, it'd be 4 hours,
Sweet
wouldn't it?
request.
Wait, are you serious? These bridges are used by scars.
They only send in small groups at a time.
You heard that? Small groups.
This isn't a joke.
Lev?
May she guide you. May she protect you.
Abby.
So, more killing. Oh, okay.
Hey,
What?
did you steal my keys?
sorry.
Can I talk to you?
Talk?
Why are you doing this? She just showed up.
Okay.
I don't think she knows about
I
last
don't-
night.
I don't care about last night.
Well, I do.
Which one?
Hope you know what you're doing.
Your friends are wolves too?
Yeah. We were lucky Mel was there. She's one of the best surgeons in Seattle.
Mel. What's his name? The man?
Owen.
Mel.
Owen. Abby.
How do we get to the really tall buildings? The bridge is there.
Really?
Path ahead kicks out toward downtown.
The route starts at the edge of the rushing water. You get us there, and I can take over.
This
Bridges are
they
really gonna
kind
get us
of
over the
dodged like
rapids?
how they got there, though. Made no sense.
All of them?
Yes,
In just a couple hours?
I'm not lying.
Okay.
Wolf, there it is. That's the building we need to get to.
Yay!
I see it.
What happens if we can't get the stuff with remnants?
She'll have to try to do the surgery with what Owen has. It's not... That wouldn't be good. We'll get the supplies. Yeah, sure. Have a good shot.
Where is she?
Keep out of the water. These rapids will rip you away. You know how to swim, right?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna fall in.
I like that confidence.
Again, I mean, how? Come on, really? Like, come on. Just. Doesn't seem like you'd be able to make that jump. What is it? Nah, okay.
See if we can get to the top of this building. You've been to these sky bridges before, right?
Yeah,
You think we're gonna see a lot of scars?
terrified.
You gonna be okay if we do? Yeah, but those guys were hunting you.
They're all hunting us.
I guess if it is going to be that length, at least we'll find out what is actually going on. If not, then fuck. You know. What time is it? Gosh, 20 past 4.
Oh, fuck. Getting closer to your tall building. That's a big drop.
The rapids look really bad down there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
We're gonna have to do a little zigzagging.
Ellie, you know, as I said, I mentioned that like ages ago. I think that's kind of what they're building towards.
Where were you headed?
I don't know. Just
And you know, you
So you're
You
gonna tell
can't
me
have
to
your
go
cake and
easy
eat it,
on
man.
Reggie?
They set up
I did.
your motivation for that within the
You know
first
what I
hour of the
told him
game.
because he shaved his head.
I wasn't allowed.
Like Abby could like find a cure for cancer in this campaign. As soon as I get back control of Ellie, you're dead.
Pretty
Like,
punk rock
just-
of you.
I'm not even gonna bother with that
I
save.
get the impression you don't follow most rules.
I guess so.
Like you don't play as Abby isn't in the first game. You know that's not where the and as again I'll reiterate, murdered children, several, and like wasn't bothered about it either. So this idea that the WLF is the fucking moral compass. Like, no, not quite. Can I climb up that? No?
Gotta get through there.
Hmm. Alright. At least we got it.
Watch it!
Take that. Oh, shit. Flickers?
Come on!
Oh, great. Again, it's also, like, great. Let's see what you're doing. I'm guessing you have to kill these. Or maybe not. Yeah, but that's pretty much where I think this is heading, VHS. And, I don't wanna, jump to conclusions, but I feel like, at this point, no matter what it all said and done, my very first thought when they announced the sequel was, not a good idea.
Damn it. I don't know.
Isn't he a wolf?
There are thousands of us. Do you know every scar?
Stop calling us scars.
Sure.
Thousands of us. There are thousands of us, apparently. I thought... okay. To be honest, maggots, yeah. I would like one too. I have half a mind to knock it all the way down to easy, just so like the combat is like super free. It depends. It depends on how this section goes. We'll see. There's no way I'm playing through this a second time now. Like this has been enough of a chore anyway. What's out here? Alright. Just out of curiosity. So let's just see what it does. Let's see. Okay, I'll do that in a minute.
What the fuck? You know I can't do that, right?
There's a way around, if you don't wanna.
No, I don't wanna.
I played through the first Last of Us at least 2 or 3 times. It was just a very, very well told story. Like, you know, mechanically, you know, it's not like it's, you know, it's not like replaying NG. But the story was just enjoyable,
Follow me.
you know, to replay it.
How much higher
But
are you
I haven't
going?
played it since it came out, so.
You're gonna be okay. It's a lot.
I remember when I played Left Behind though, like, I don't know, it feels like the gameplay had aged like pretty badly. I mean, that's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
Uh-huh.
God, okay. Yeah, man, no athleticism, you know.
This way.
How do we not find these?
Wolves never look up.
What does that mean?
It means no matter how many people or guns you have, we'll find a way around you.
Maybe you should stop saying we, since they're trying to kill you.
They're totally gonna... Abby's totally gonna get fucked over, isn't she? I mean, we know she doesn't die, but... Like, they're totally gonna fuck you over or do something. Okay, so if I change my difficulty here, then it should just pop me back here. Just curious what it does. Maybe you've got infinite ammo. Well, that just gave me bullets, so... Can't have a Coca-Cola bottle. Oh, thank you. Oh, ow! Sorry, dude. I didn't realize she was stabbing you.
To the right!
That was grim. Okay. She left though, didn't she? She didn't, she left Naughty Dog. I'm not sure, like, I mean, I guess she would have worked on this game to a point, but... I'm trying to think when she left. I can't remember. I actually don't know if I'll finish this today. I was kind of hoping I was maybe like a couple of hours away from the end of the game. And seeing as that is pretty evident that is not the case, I've got a lot of video stuff to do today, so I might play till about 6 and then wrap up.
Do you want to ask me about it?
Do you want me to ask you about it?
No.
Okay.
And I doubt we're gonna have finished the game by then. I will carry this on stream though.
Scars built all this?
You know,
Yeah, I was gonna
gotta see what it,
say that.
gotta see how it wraps up.
It's pretty cool.
What's cool?
Like, impressive. Awesome.
Oh, okay. I wonder how much was done.
I wonder if your prophet had any idea what she was starting.
She saved dozens of people in ways no one can explain.
She blew up trucks and killed some soldiers. Not that hard to explain.
Have you read her writings?
Skimmed some.
You'd benefit from it.
Sure.
Even this, like, why is Abby helping? Why? Like, it makes no... This makes no sense. Anything I could use? No, because I haven't got any decent shit unlocked yet.
I'll go first this time.
I'm gonna stay pretty dark on, you know, what I can imagine people are already saying about this game. To me, that's getting, you know, to me the game is always first and foremost. You know, is the game fun? And up until this bit, it was, and it was enjoyable. This just seems like it's just throwing that away for the sake of making the game longer. I really don't think anybody would have thought that, you know, what was the goal with this? You know, was it to make you swap sides? You know. Yes, I do actually, VHS. I do remember. Yeah, was it to make you swap sides? Again, with people that murder children. Like... you know. And even if they hadn't have said that, like, video game stealth. Alright, there's no one behind me. Oh, no, yes there is. That's some video game stealth right there. More video game stealth. Cool. Now my knife's like full durability, isn't it? So I should have just yeah. I don't want to say it for certain, but I really feel like, you know, I should have left it at one game. No, I'll keep my knife.
Fuck these scars. Seraphites, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard a Seraphite cuss before.
That was my first time.
Is that an elevator?
Yeah. Hey, pull that door down.
No, there isn't. And you know, if Resident Evil 6 has taught us anything, if you try and please everyone, you please no one.
Can I give you some advice?
Oh my god.
Just think about the good parts to me.
The good parts.
Yeah, like you run faster. You're more focused. You don't feel pain as much. Every bad feeling, your palms sweating, your heart racing, they're all signs you're actually stronger. So when you feel afraid, you should think about how your body is getting ready for its fight. Only when weak may I carry my true strength.
Is that my toy? Yeah, okay.
That's a profit thing?
Yeah.
I thought you were anti-electricity and all that sinful old world stuff.
There are exceptions.
That's convenient.
That's neat handwriting.
So, you like this prophet even though her followers want to kill you in her name?
She wouldn't want any of this. Her writings don't have violence in them.
You should tell that to your people.
We weren't stoning or hanging people until after she died. They're taking her words and twisting them.
What the fuck is that?
That's the bridge.
Lev!
Follow me.
I just held forward then, so...
People cross this regularly.
Not really seeing a difference in... I
You're
mean,
lying.
there was, you know, there was some serious Metal Gear Vision just then, but I mean, that was in the game, that's, you know, that was when I was playing on normal too, so...
Try not to look down.
How is this actually, like, like, how is this actually supported?
How you feeling?
Waiting on all that
Like,
true strength.
Cold.
Cool.
What?
Never mind.
yeah.
What's going on between you and your friend Owen?
Oh my god, Lev, now?
It seemed really awkward.
Just go! I did it!
Come on.
Can we take a minute and be impressed by me?
Not yet.
Why? Why?
You'll see.
Holy shit, Lev!
It's gonna be okay. Eyes on me.
Shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck. How are you not terrified of this? And don't quote the prophet to me.
Heights never scared me.
Fall down once for us.
The ocean,
Okay.
dogs.
Holy fuck.
Okay, I don't think. Oh, no, you can. Oh, so that's where they don't give you the grim animation. I really had to work to get to fall off there too, so I'm guessing that's an easy mode thing. Falling through that blooming skylight was like more graphic than that. Like, you know, the 20-foot drop that just that just
How are
kills
you not
you.
terrified of this? And don't quote the prophet to me.
Heights never scared me.
What does?
The ocean, dogs.
Holy fuck.
Dogs in this game, I know they're kind of free.
Almost there.
Shit.
Hey, look! You can see the hospital
I guess these
now.
guys never thought of, like, you know,
Oh, fuck.
Focus on me.
putting a handrail on or anything.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
You're going to. Come on.
So how many people are left alive?
True strength.
You get the impression in the first game that, like, humanity's bordering on extinct. I literally did not press a single thing just then. That was very strange. It looked like she just jumped off. Yeah, like there are thousands of WLF people, so
You can make it.
that doesn't really. What the fuck? Like, I'm literally just holding forward, like. Yeah, it's like she's scared of heights. Shoots children in the head in cold blood, but she's scared of heights, so it's fine. Like, what? Do you have to stop maybe? Like if you go too far in one, does she just
You can make it.
jump off? Okay.
Almost there.
All right.
Come on.
I'm dizzy.
Oh, okay, I think that was.
Abby! Hold on.
Pull me up. Pull me up.
Oh, I thought I was dead. That was mighty convenient. There was a swimming pool there, wasn't it?
You ready?
Can I get a minute? Please.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Okay.
Okay.
Where to now?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
This is the right building, but I've never been to this part of it. The bridge drops us off at the back of the building. This is new to me.
Okay, well, let's see if we can find our own way down. This is a nice gym.
Can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Nice gym. There's not a single squat rack here. Fuck you talking about?
What? You don't know us
Unless
anymore.
I'm missing it.
I just...
No, there is no squat rack here.
You
This
just
gym
delayed it a
fucking
little
sucks. Oh no, hang on. Wait, I had a bench in it the other day. Okay, no, this is fine. Well, there's only one squat rack. It's kind of shit. Alright then. More padding.
One sec.
Okay.
Hey, what were you saying?
Why did you come back for us?
It's a good fucking question.
Guilt.
Of what? You don't know us anything.
No, you don't.
Needed to lighten the load a bit.
It's like, your friend will be fine. Let's find out how much you bench. Okay. There a vent shaft I'm missing somewhere? Where's all this ammo coming from? What? Yeah, open the door. Oh,
Here's our way down.
is this door blocked, maybe?
To the street. Be right by the hospital.
Just a body.
One of yours?
No. Check out the clothes. Here. Looks dark down there.
Oh, I see how this works.
Had orders to clear out this building. Lev, are there infected in this building?
We always take elevators down to the bottom, so I don't know.
I bet there is. That would add time to the game. Everybody knows that a longer game is a better game.
Spores. Masks on.
I don't have one.
Well, tough
You
shit.
don't believe in gas masks?
Just throw her in.
We were on the run.
Let me see what I can find. Stay here. Back up. All the way.
If you die, I'll be stuck here.
Better start praying I make it. Okay, gas mask.
If I were a gas mask, where would I be? Yep. This whole thing makes zero fucking sense.
Finally. If you're gonna kill yourself, don't ruin the mask.
Come on, man. Bit of duct tape would fix that in no time.
Dick. That's not good.
Same one. No worries, VHS. I will catch you later. Yeah, so I'll only be live for about another hour, I think. I got videos to edit. You don't mind? No? Ooh, shotgun ammo. Duct tape. We can go fix the mask now. Is that it? What was it? It's locked. Oh, is that a different guy? Yeah.
Yes. Looks good.
I'm sure that's going to smell lovely.
Alright, back to lab.
Oh. Yeah, I see you. Wow, they move way slower. Right. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, fuck off.
Got your present.
Here.
We're taking too long.
Can't move any faster. It won't do your sister any good if we're both dead. There. We got this.
Wait, was that ammo?
Did you see a way down?
No.
Well, no, actually.
Abby, what about that?
Huh. Is that a firehouse? Lev, come get this down.
Coming.
I'm gonna head down.
Be careful.
Come on. You got this.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me.
Guessing I have to get up there. No, no.
Holy shit. That thing was growing into a wall. Until it fucking wasn't.
I hate demons.
Tell me about it.
I need some more blades. I need some more shivs. Me neither, maggots. What? There was a thing to jump to. What? Thank you. I think that's the best part of the game.
I don't know. It's a big building.
Oh, look, a 4-foot gap. Oh my god, look how hard that was. You know, I've just remembered what game that reminds me of. It's the new Tomb Raiders, because, you know, like the reason that is like that is because there's basically one animation for the jump and grabbing a ledge, so you can have like a 2-foot gap, and Lara has like the exact same animation to jump and grab onto that as she does, like, you know, a much bigger one. It's like, really, you couldn't have made like a couple more animations for shorter jumps? Like that was, you know, there wasn't the budget for that. Is that a bloater? Oh, that's one of those fuckers. Oh, well, oh, help! Thank you. I've still got I had a melee weapon there. I had a melee weapon, and then also they're padding this through, like, you know, with all the like really time-consuming infected as well.
I hate this.
No matter what, I honestly think no matter what the ending is at this point, like, oh. I'm trying to just avoid the combat as much as possible. It's great when, you know, you like you want to avoid playing the game. That's the mark of a really well-made game. That is.
Liv, I hate this building.
We'll keep going down. We're almost at the street.
I hope so. Ooh. What's this?
Thank you, Petra. What'd you get? What do dragons do, Liv? Breathe fire? Exactly.
Okay, we have a flamethrower. That's always cool. Flamethrowers are never not cool. Literally.
Too many demons.
Just keep looking for a way out of here.
And just pondering your existence there. Something big. Can you actually... No, I was going to say, can you actually get interrupted on those? Uh-oh. This is not good.
Let go!
Oh, yeah. Just what I was hoping for. I get the impression that these are Not all that common here. Shut the fuck up. Thank you. Yeah, Gabe, honestly, I think you might have been right, because this section started with the preface of Seattle Day 2. So, yeah. No, the shotgun. Die, motherfucker. Alright.
We did it.
We
killed that big demon.
We
did. Come on.
We fucking shoot you right now. Yeah, I mean, this only needs to be a couple of hours longer.
Let's go. Fuck this.
Oh, a crowbar.
Agreed.
Okay. Ah. Well, yeah, I mean, it'd be no fun if she remembered stuff straight away.
You can take your mask off. The hospital. It's right there.
She's one of the scars, Gabe. For some reason, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's the path we would have taken. No infected.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like, Abby's like, oh no, I'll go back and help these people. That, like, in any other avenue, like, would have killed me.
I want Yara to worry.
You're a good brother. Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Do you regret shaving your head?
We're not supposed to have regrets.
Lev.
I wish I had just ran away.
Yeah. Yeah. What mighty convenient I found that, isn't it? Oh, I got that, didn't I? Yeah, I might as well get that, I suppose. I just... Oh, whatever. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Alright, I'm getting a little bit peckish. I'll be right back. Got some peanuts.
This is as far as you go.
Wait, why?
Because they want to kill you. With me, they're just worried about a backgammon rematch.
What's backgammon?
I'm gonna go in the front door. staying here, yeah?
Yeah.
So how are they going to pad this out? We have to play fucking backgammon, aren't we? Or are they going? Hang on. Is this going to be how they go out?
Got someone in the water. Trespasser?
Yeah, it does.
I'm a wolf! Don't shoot! It's me! It's Abby!
Abby? It's Abby. Shit. She alone? Open the gate.
Hey, guys.
Jesus, you swim here?
The boat got fucked. I need to grab some medical supplies. I'm doing a thing for Isaac.
We're moving all these assets to Isaac. What does he need?
I can't talk about it. It's something away from the fog.
Well, everything's getting moved out and packed up. Take a look, see if anyone's got what you need.
Hey, is Nora around? Yesterday she said she was shipping out here.
Just left the last transport, but she'll be back.
Okay, thanks.
Maybe they're brainwashing all the trespassers that enter the city.
Wait.
What you got there? Splints, tongue depressors, bedpans. Is there anything surgical? Saw some stuff like that inside a while back. Thanks. You still clearing this place?
Yep. One floor at a time.
Hey.
Abby. They got you out here too?
Yeah, what a haul.
It's the Hotline
I
Miami
need some
chick.
medical supplies. Can you put me where I'm supposed
Abby, just checked in with Isaac. He wants you back at the farm.
Ah.
Let me talk to Isaac.
Talk to him in person. You're going back for the next shipment. Sorry.
What are you doing?
She's been AWOL since yesterday.
So that explains that then.
Give me your hands.
We're hoping for a day 4 there.
Hey! Hey! Let me the fuck out!
You're gonna dislocate your shoulder. Well, I never thought I'd see you on Isaac's bedside. You find no one at the aquarium? I talked to Manny.
I need some medical supplies.
Why? What happened to him?
Compartment syndrome. Bashed forearm.
Yeah, it does.
You're not treating him, are you?
Mel.
She's still a fucking corpse as soon as I get back control of Ellie.
Jesus. Most of these supplies have been packed and shipped already.
What?
We haven't cleared out the lower floors yet.
Will they have what I need?
Yeah, probably, but it's rough down there.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, you will, because we know what happens.
You get caught. I had nothing to do with this.
Of course.
All right, come on. Compartment syndrome. Fuck.
Yeah.
Boy's lucky he's dating a doctor. Mel doing okay?
Fine.
She was so fucked up after Isaac talked to her.
Isaac talked to her?
After he found out you left base, Isaac interrogated all of us. He was rough on her.
Did anyone talk?
No.
Nora,
Where are you two going?
you grab Abby. The boat's ready to head out.
Well, I still got boxes on the 3rd floor. Can you two bring them first?
Boat's pretty full.
Come on, I don't want to be here all day.
Fine.
Thanks. They're gone. And you're okay?
Always.
Well, Manny's been worried sick about you.
You know I'm here?
I bet he will soon. So what's... Oh, hold up. All clear. Okay, anyway. What's Owen's plan once Mel gets that arm off?
He's been talking about Santa Barbara.
He knows that's all bullshit, right? I feel so bad for Mel.
Yeah. Me too.
All right. These floors have the ICU, the trauma center, and a few surgical suites.
Sounds perfect.
There's a reason we haven't touched this area yet. It was ground zero for the whole city. Where they brought the first infected before anyone knew them. It's gonna be over.
Isn't this where you end up with Ellie, with Nora?
Awesome.
Yeah, it is. Also.
May your survival be long.
May my death be swift.
See you back at base. Soon.
Nope. The only thing you're gonna see is a pipe in the fucking grill. Okay. Let's hope this bit's not too long.
Okay. Surgery, trauma, ICU. Let's do this.
Alright.
This doesn't look so bad.
Is that gonna kill me?
Okay, trauma or surgery.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'll take that. That's... No, I'm alive. That's crossed off one location.
I'm glad I wasn't around during the outbreak.
Ah.
ER. Trauma center's gonna be in there. You fought the good
These
fight.
notes are starting to basically be the exact same thing. Like, the earlier ones were at least somewhat unique. I guess I'm going in here.
Come on, give me something.
You have a useful box.
There has to be something around
There's
here.
cigars in that. Oh, flamethrower fuel. Nice.
You need power.
Can't make any more shivs. Yeah.
Surgery. Great. I hear you.
Alright. Oh, I wonder if you're going to be dead. I think so.
Should have expected that. Need power too. Fuck.
Where's that noise? Where's that coming from? I'm guessing these incendiary shells will fuck up the heavy infected a lot.
Gotta be a generator around here somewhere.
Yeah, you would think. There's one in there. This is also dead, isn't it? Yeah.
Had to try. Where do these cables go?
Ah.
Could use Levin here. Or Manny. Yeah, Manny. Manny would have been great.
I got max flamethrower, haven't hit it with some pliers and it can hold more bullets. Sure. Ah.
Here goes. Yes.
Aha. I found the quickest. Some really good sound effects on those headshots.
That should make things easier. And where the fuck are these medical supplies?
Believe me, I'd like to know. I agree. I wish the game would stop doing that. Like, if I can go through a door, let me go through it straight away. Oh yeah, there's another door here.
Let's see what you got.
Awesome.
For fuck's sake. Please, let there be an ambulance in the garage.
Okay, an ambulance would not have fucking surgical supplies in it. Like... Jammed doors. This game loves jammed doors.
What?
Juicy. Wait, can I not fit through?
Fuck did this? Oh,
I guess we're about to find out.
and get out of here.
New infected, maybe?
That's good. Don't fail me now. Yes. Thank God. Lev, get ready to celebrate.
Is that a bloater? Ew. That's new. I still want to know what happens to Tommy. Like,
How am I gonna kill you?
weren't they supposed to be incendiary rounds? Like, I'm guessing flamethrower is. That is a pretty shit-looking flamethrower for 2020. I'm just like, Gears of War 2 had a better-looking flamethrower than that. I'm just saying. For as good as this game looks, that looks pretty trash. Oh, fuck off. Let the little one go. Ah. Oh, this is a dead end. What the? Rifle under there, wasn't it?
I'm not dying here.
There's a little one. No, swap weapons. Reminds me of The Thing. It is yeah, this game likes obscuring, you know, like where you can go. It loves doing that. Right, where's your fucking body?
There's gotta be a way out of here.
I honestly don't know. I feel like the creature designs are a bit whatever. You know? Well, that surely would have been handy just now. Okay. Ooh, I don't know how this would intertwine, but like, are we gonna run into like infected Nora? Because these timelines are starting to kind of get close to each other, aren't they? Although, because you get the impression that Ellie might not kill her. Like, yeah, like why is she not dying? That was close. I only just got that. Right, I need to get my flamethrower back. No. Yeah, look. Is that what this is? Why is she just like tanking so many bullets? Took just about as much ammo as the fucking big one.
Fuck this place.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like they would. Can you squeeze through them? So is Abby and Ellie supposed to be of a similar age, I'm guessing?
They're all looking for you. What did you do? Nothing. I told you to stay put.
I couldn't. Your friends are all over the place. Did you get the stuff?
Yeah. Now we just need to get the hell out of here.
If we could do that in a cutscene, that'd be great. Just a thought. She's totally gonna fuck you over. I mean, come on.
You want to pet her?
It's okay.
That's not the dog I killed
See?
with the pickaxe. That was a different dog.
Well done. You can go see her now if you want.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, actually. Hey.
They're just kids.
I know.
What happened to us?
Maybe we stop looking for the light.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go check on the girl.
Okay.
This shit again. This is like the 4th time. Fourth. Man, Gabe, I think you were right. I think you, like, totally called this. Yep. Yep.
Bowen?
Just me. What are you still doing up?
I was changing Yara's bandages.
Can't believe she's on her feet already.
Yeah, well, scars are tough.
What are they fighting about?
Love doesn't want to leave Seattle. Owen invited them to come to Santa Barbara.
That is very Owen. I figured you'd have talked him out of going by now.
Actually, I'm going with them. But not if you come.
What?
He may fall for your little act with these kids, but I don't.
There's nothing to fall for.
Isaac's top scar killer suddenly had a change of heart? Nothing to do with Owen, right?
I haven't always done the right thing.
You're a piece of shit,
So are you.
Abby. You always have been. I'm done with you. you want to do right by these kids, get out of their lives before you screw them over too.
They both murdered children. Just reminder. So I'm guessing Owen told her, or she just knows?
Abby?
Nice shirt.
You okay?
How's your arm? It's better than it was this morning. Lev coming around?
He will. Do you mind helping me look for him? He's pretty worked up.
So is this what sends her like over the edge? I'm guessing. That's why she decides to go after you. Okay, I'm guessing this is a checkpoint. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to call it there because I don't think I'm really going to do anything in the next 10 minutes. So, yeah. I got some videos to edit. Discord stuff to do. Depending on how much of an evening is left, I might be back later. I dare say I don't feel like there's much left because we're pretty much like we're getting to the point where we were with Ellie, so I don't feel like there is a ton left to do. But you know, I could be wrong. But we'll see. It's 10 to 6, so I might be back like I don't know around 8, 9ish. We'll see. If I've got time, I'll be back. I'll just post it in Discord. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, I might see you later. Or tomorrow. It depends on what I get done in the meantime. But take care. Peace.